Welcome to the Daily Parks and Rec Show from the CPRS Conference 2026. In this episode, we're joined by Nicole and Ben as they sit down with Hall of Fame inductee Jonathan Skinner, a lifelong parks and recreation leader whose journey started at just 7 years old and turned into a career dedicated to building communities and creating lasting impact. From leading innovative programs in Lake Elsinore to mentoring future leaders, Jonathan shares powerful insights on leadership, connection, and what it truly means to be a memory maker in this field. Plus, Nicole and Ben bring the energy as they dive into the stories, lessons, and relationships that make parks and recreation such a powerful profession. Let's dive in.
Hi, you're back with Nicole and Ben, and we are making the most wonderful sandwich with Mr. Jonathan Skinner, our Hall of Fame inductee this year.
Oh, is that what I'm here for? Oh, I thought I was here to buy a card.
So, why don't you just start off by giving us a little bit of your background?
So, started in recreation when I was actually 7 years old. I had a great mentor, Ken Ostini, and I was a 7-year-old junior CIT. Wait, I'm just looking.
Yeah, I gotta look at the thing.
Look at myself. I don't want to see myself.
I know, it's weird.
Welcome to Push to Play. Anyway, so he actually took me under his wing and gave me an opportunity to do things that even CITs and paid staff weren't able to do. And so from there, I knew that I wanted to be in recreation for the rest of my life. And I'll be 63 next month. And so I've been doing it since 7 years.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's like when 7 years for kind of like 16 years.
Yeah, back in the day,
Okay.
yeah, we had a horse and we had to use the horse so long ago. So
Not that old.
63 is a baby.
63.
All right, so what are you doing right now? What is your, because you're not retired.
Not yet, but soon. But I work for the city of Lake Elsinore down here in Southern California. Work with an incredible staff. I'm the director of recreation. We have 15 full-time staff. We have run our campground that we redid. Actually put about $20 million into the campground. We refurbished it. I also oversee certain lake activities. I do all the stocking for the lake, and so darn my job. And then so we have a senior center, we have 2 rec centers, and we actually use the high school pool because we don't have our own pool. And then we have a great relationship with the school district, with the water district, help us do programs for the entire community.
That's awesome.
So who originally tapped your shoulder?
You know, when you were 7.
Hey, that's Doug. I know that guy. Doug Grove, everybody.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, I heard that, brother. I'm sorry, Nicole.
I mean, are you not at a CPRS conference?
Yeah, right.
So I'm sorry, your question?
Anyways,
Oh,
who
but-
originally tapped your shoulder to get involved in CPRS, and what was your initial response to that tap, or did you just willingly jump in?
He was 7.
Well, when I
So his mom.
yes, yeah. Actually, the whole thing with me starting at 7, I was a rec kid, a rec rat, as my buddy Craig calls us. But how I got into CPRS, I actually started when I went to a junior college for a couple of years because I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how, to go forward with it. So I got 2 degrees from there. But anyway, I heard about CPRS from one of my instructors who said, this is an excellent opportunity for you to go ahead and get your feet wet in the business of recreation. So I started as a volunteer, going to conferences and participating in conferences. After that, I then got into the organization itself. So I was a secretary, president of our district up north, and it got me into SMAF, which is the Southern California Municipal Athletic Federation, and I was that for a couple of years. But it was an opportunity to meet other professionals and get the basis to get me where I'm at right now as a director.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You kind of mentioned some of your inspirations, but who would you really kind of hone in on that was your kind of mentor, maybe?
Well, you know, I've been very fortunate to have so many mentors. One of them was Chris Doste, and we worked in Santa Clarita. I was a coordinator at the time, and he brought me to his office, and he goes, closes the door. I'm like, okay, who did I hurt now? And he goes, you got 4 months. Was it 6? I think it was either 6 months or 4 months. You have 6 months to get out to get out of here. I'm going to fire you. I'm like, oh, what did I do? And he says, you've shown what you're able to do, and if you stay in this position, you're going to be stagnated. And so he actually gave me that boost and the training to go and get, you know, the next position. I went up to Incline Village, and then I went down to work the city of Reno, where I was a recreation manager. I had the same boss, and actually I just talked to her yesterday, Julie Conway. I call her. She's actually my first boss lady. Any women that I work for, or I have an opportunity to work with, like Nicole, she's a boss lady. So she's boss lady number 126.
I'll wear that title proudly.
So, and I was talking to Julie, and she reminded me of a story. She says, you don't remember how we met? I said, well, we worked in Reno. She goes, no, we worked in Reno. I came on my first week. We met at Southside building where the office was. And you came into the office, you stood up, you introduced yourself, shook my hand. I said, well, what do you want to do? And she said, you looked me dead in the eye and says, I want to be a director. And she said, okay. And she gave me opportunity after opportunity to learn different things. You know, George Caravallo was the city manager at that time. And so I was able to go ahead and actually be his assistant to the city manager, because the city manager, the assistant to the city manager got pregnant. Actually, that was Santa Clarita. Sorry, getting mixed up. But I was able to do that and show him that I was really a go-getter and wanted to get things done. He wanted me to go on the political or city manager side of it. And I said, nah, I like people too much. So I'll stay into Parks and Recreation. Yeah. So from there, you know, just taking opportunities. And I think one of the things that we do well as Parks, Recreation, and Community Services is we hone people to go on to the next step. We surround ourselves with good people. And, you know, I'll be talking a little bit about it tomorrow in my speech, but you surround yourself with good people and you let them get things done. You stay back. A good leader to me is one that lets others lead and they follow at the time they need to. I'm the bad guy. That's what I do. I go in and have to do the bad things. I let my team go ahead and take all the accolades. If you were to talk to Bo Davis, who is here at the conference right now, he would tell you, he gives us so much praise, it makes us sick. And well, the thing is, I can't do a lot of the things they do. So you put people in the right seat of the bus and you let them drive and you get to the place a lot faster and more professional.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right? The Jim Collins Good to Great kind of philosophy. Put the right people, not on the right bus, but in the right seats on the right bus.
Exactly. And also to know your why. Yeah. You know, people say, well, why do you do this? Or why are you still in this? When I take a look at some of these people that go by that I've known for 20, just met today or 20 years ago or whatever, I can see that I made the right choice for this position in going into Parks and Recreation.
So what is your why?
That's people. My wife, who's sitting over there, my grandkids, because what we do is we're memory makers. And so what that means is anytime we do a program, anytime we, if people are looking at you, Ben, you're famous. Oh my God. I want to be this guy.
Me too.
But back to memory makers. So who doesn't want to have a park by their house? Who doesn't want to have a trail that they can go to, or even a bench in a park to sit? You know, I've been very fortunate in creating some programs that have been really life-changing for myself. We have a Future Leaders program, which is a youth and government program that we do in Lake Elsinore. I've done it in other places, but one specific story is this one. We started it in 2016. I started there in 2014. And one of the first groups that we had was there was a gentleman by the name of Brendan Fuentes. We also got a scholarship donation endowment for $1 million. So we're able to give scholarships away every year. We give away a 4-year, $4,000 scholarship for 4 students. And then we did an ROTC scholarship for $6,000 for 4 years if they go into ROTC. Brendan started as a junior in our Future Leaders program. As a senior, he not only got scholarships from other places, but he also got the Carl Graves Scholarship. Every summer when he went to UCLA, he would come back and volunteer for the city. After he graduated, he then joined the Air Force, which turned into Space Force. He is now a commander of a squadron up in Alaska, and he credits the Future Leaders program that we started there for him. That's my why.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's my why. We always talk about when they get the scholarship, we want people to come back. Come show us what you've done and train the next one. So that's the memories that we're able to pass along.
So it sounds like you had a lot of leaders challenge you, right? But it pushed you maybe to do something. I understand a network of people that are there to offer support as well, and I think they go by the name of the doctor. So
Yes.
can you talk about that a little bit? What's
Ben
the
was like,
origin of that?
tell me what that is. It's not just a drink, it's more. Isn't it delicious? I
We
even
had it
drink
for
that.
lunch today.
I'm just saying. It's so refreshing. But
It was ironic,
I heard
right?
he likes it. Let's drink it and see what it's all about. So, how it started was in our profession, and sometimes we're in silence and we don't have people that we can communicate with. Well, in Southwest Riverside County, there were several of us who would get together from time to time. Brian Ambrose, myself, I think it was Nick and Kevin Hawkins, and we decided to meet and talk about the different kind of challenges that we have. Brian was the first one there, and he ordered a Dr. Pepper before I even got there. So I go there, and I ordered a Dr. Pepper. And then Nick goes there, and unbeknownst to anybody else, he ordered a Dr. Pepper. Of course, Kevin comes, and then he ordered a Dr. Pepper. That's how it was all created. We then started reaching out to different associates that we have, directors in other cities. It started to grow and grow. We got out of the Riverside County. We're in San Bernardino. We got some down in San Diego. We got about 20 directors that we meet periodically. Sometimes we try to go to the different agencies so we can see what they do, and we can take certain nuggets back to our agencies. But we try to meet on at least a quarterly basis because we're all so busy. And something about the Dr. Pepper Club, and I'm glad you asked too, Ben, is we start very first with how are you? Tell us about your family. Tell us the kind of struggles that you're having. It's a what's it called?
It's like a support group.
A support group. Yeah, it's exactly that. So that's the first thing we want to do because we want to make sure that you're fine internally. And then we can go ahead and talk about, your triumphs and your trials. And it's a great, opportunity to bounce things off of each other. And I mentioned it before, when we had the situation happen at COVID, and we were going to spend $40,000 for fireworks, and it's like, I don't know what we're going to do. So we went ahead, talked to the different agencies. I was able to do a spreadsheet and present it to council, and it gave us the legs to be able to put stuff into the agreement that we weren't doing it on July 4th. That's when we do it. There we go. But we actually created a great program in December. And so we actually shot the fireworks off in December. So we didn't lose any money. That was the thing. But being able to use the members of Dr. Pepper Club to do that, it created a great friendship with a lot of these people.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's nothing better than a good, strong network.
Exactly.
And it's great to see that connects right back to your why. Right? You're section of the people. Right? It's just the gap. area that you know, you guys didn't really have maybe the support or resources or tools, but you knew you had each other. And so you guys started this club, started this club
You people.
to be involved, right? And help support each other.
Oh my goodness, yes it is. You know, the thing is, somebody says, I'm doing a master plan. So we just finished our master plan. I'm doing a master plan. Can anybody help me with the RFP? All of a sudden you get 20 different RFPs from these individuals. Okay, so how did you do your evaluation of it? Boom, getting all this, you know.
I mean, there's really no need to create the wheel.
No, you
Right?
don't. You
Yeah.
just basically need to change the rims or change the tire size to fit your car that you're driving. So yes.
That's awesome. So you're the Hall of Fame this year. What does that award mean to you?
It means a lot. Liddy Gutfield is a friend of mine. She is the director of the city of Placentia, and she hit me up last November, December. Hey, they call me Papa J because I'm a grandpa. Hey, Papa J, you ever think about, you know, the Hall of Fame, you know, award, CPRS? Like, you know, yeah. Well, let me see what I can do. Let me go ahead and reach out to some people. So she asked for some names. One being Craig LeBlanc over there. It says, okay, I'm just going to talk to him and, you know, see what happens. So what she did was she contacted people like Craig and some gentlemen from Reckless, some of my colleagues from the Dr. Pepper Club, my staff assistant director over there. Say hi, Bo. Hi, Bo.
Hello.
Oh, he's on the phone. Okay. Anyway, and so they were able to do a montage and put it together along with an application. And I happened to email or text Liddy on a Friday saying, hey, you know, I haven't heard anything. I don't think I got anything. He says, oh, well, I just got this today. I found out it's February 6th.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. And so it means a lot to me because it means the things that I've done over my career. And again, it's not about me. It's about the people that I have the opportunity to work with, that I made the right choice to go into this field, and the staff are being recognized through me for everything that they've done.
We're very excited to give it to you tomorrow. So,
I said I wasn't gonna cry.
well, you know.
But I'm so excited because my wife is here. My mom, who actually goes to our senior center in Lake Elsinore, is going to be here.
Yeah.
My sisters, my daughter, my granddaughter, my son-in-law, and I told you, I think I mentioned his name, Ken Ostini. He's the guy who got me started. He still lives in Lompoc, and he's actually coming down. So
I got goosebumps.
I
That's awesome.
am just so excited. It's an honor to be part of this organization, part of this career, our profession. Like I said, we're memory makers. We on a daily basis. Doesn't matter how many kids go to a day camp or swim program. There's at least one of those kids in there that go, I had such a great time. I'm going to come back, and they're going to remember that memory and bring their kids back.
Any advice to someone maybe just starting their CPRS journey? You know, maybe to a director. Continue that.
I say number one, I just saw the CPRS is really hitting LinkedIn really hard, and I think that's really great. I use LinkedIn on a daily basis. If you go to my LinkedIn page, you see that I post at least once or twice a week, and it's usually the success stories or stories that might have started that and go better. Doing things like this, coming on your podcast and talking about their triumphs and their struggles, attending conferences, not only the state one, but the local ones. Go out and meet people.
Yeah,
That's
meet the people.
exactly. So one of the things I put on my post on Monday is I challenge people. I said, one, be active. Your boss, your council, yourself want to come to this conference, so you have to be active and actively listening. Even if it's a session that's not like, oh, that wasn't really good. But there's still something you can take with that. Number 2 was to be engaging, meet people, but don't just say hi. Meet new people. I challenge people over the next couple of days, meet at least 3 new people, but not just say shake hands and stuff. Find out what they do. Find out how they grew up. Give them that information about yourself, because you never know, that could be your next boss. That could be your
Very
next
small world.
That's your next it's your next reference that could help you get that next job. And make memories.
Because we're memory makers.
I'm gonna remember you guys here, the Benny D and Nicole show, because this is something I'll be able to take with me. Bo was here, my wife is here, and all these people that are coming by that know one or all of us somehow, and those are memories that they're gonna go, hey, I went and I saw Ben and he was doing something on the radio. I don't know what that was. Nicole was there. Da-da-da. And so go out and make those memories, because those memories will last long past work.
Some sound advice.
Some great advice.
John, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Well,
And
thanks.
congratulations on the Hall of Fame.
Well, thank you
Huge
very much.
award.
It's
I just
our
hope it's
biggest
not
award.
heavy. I know, but I just hope it's not heavy. You said huge award. Oh, big, big.
I mean, get ready.
Okay. Oh, well, get ready. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. My wife actually put out my clothes. So if you love it, it's her idea. If you hate it, it's my idea.
Okay, there you go.
33 and a half years. That's what works.
All
2
right.
words. Yes, dear. It works. It works.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You got to say that's a
That's a wrap.
That's right.
Are you a vendor, brand, or service provider ready to connect with the heartbeat of local communities? At DPRS Media Co., we tell the stories shaping parks and recreation across America. Through podcasts, live streams, videos, and newsletters, we reach frontline leaders, city directors, and decision makers every single week. From youth sports and facilities to programming and policy, our audience is your audience. Sponsoring or partnering with DPRS Media Co. puts your brand in front of the professionals who build, budget, and buy for their communities. Launching a new product, growing your presence in public spaces, targeting cities, counties, or departments, DPRS is your trusted media partner. Whether you're in software, turf, aquatics, robotics, smart cities, or special events, partnering with DPRS puts your brand in the story. With commercials, interviews, social campaigns, newsletters, and live shows, we're your media team. Partner with us and grow your impact in the $200 billion parks and rec industry. DPRS Media Co. Stories that move parks and rec forward. Your audience is here. Let's meet them.